Assalamu alaikum. Today I will share two interesting interrelated concepts in Islam and psychology. Nafs is an Arabic word occurring in the Quran, literally meaning self, and has been translated as psyche or soul. This nafs is part of our physical self, even though it is not a part of our physical body. Three types of nafs are described in Quran. Quran is a manual for all of mankind that was revealed 1400 years ago. These three types of soul or self have their own characteristic attributes that affect the formation of human nature, temperaments, habits, traits, and morals. This term, nafs, has been stated in Quran 1400 years ago. According to Islamic concept of self, there are three types of self or nafs, in which nafs-e amara, nafs-e lawama, and nafs-e mutmainna are included. Now let's move on to second concept, which is Freud's personality theory. He stated that the psyche is structured into three parts: the id, ego, and superego. These three parts are developing at different stages in our lives. Id, ego, and superego are part of a structural model of personality that work together to form personality. Now let us relate these two concepts one by one. According to Islamic concept of nafs, first nafs is nafs-e amara. This refers to that nafs which is ruling over the self. This means the nafs commands us and tells us what to do. So, when the nafs has any desire or wish, it simply commands us and dominates us. We subordinate to it, we listen and follow all of its dictates and commands. Sigmund Freud gave same concept under the term of id. According to him, the id is the source of all psychic energy, making it the primary component of personality. Id is the only component of personality that is present from birth. This aspect of personality is entirely unconscious and includes instinctive and primitive behaviors. It is driven by the player principle, which strives for the immediate gratification of all desires, wants, and needs. Second type of nafs is nafs-e lawama. This nafs sometimes brings a person to do sins, but then that nafs self-incriminate itself. It feels bad, it feels guilty. Then this guilt increases so much that the person leaves those sins because he feels guilty about them. After committing a sin, a person feels remorse and regret, shame and embarrassment. They wish they could take it back, they wish they never did it. So they are fighting a battle with their nafs. In relation with this nafs-e lawama, Freud gave the concept of ego. Ego is the second component of personality. It develops from the id and ensures that the impulses of the id can be expressed in a manner that is acceptable in the real world. The ego functions at all levels of mind, that is conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. It gratifies all wishes and desires in an appropriate way to avoid regret and remorse. The third nafs is nafs al-mutmainna. Mutmainna means satisfied. This is the stage which is the goal of this life, to reach the stage of total contentment with Allah, to commit no sin knowingly, and to take pleasure in doing good acts. It has no unlawful desires. It desires only good things for the welfare of others. It keeps us away from all the wrong deeds and actions. Similar concept was given by Freud in superego, which is third element of personality. So superego is the last component or element of personality to develop. It holds the internalized moral standards of right and wrong that we acquire from parents and society. It provides guidelines for making judgments. Superego tries to perfect and civilize our behavior. It works to suppress all unacceptable urges of it and struggles to make the ego act upon idealistic standards. So, by acting upon idealistic standards, it keeps us away from wrong deeds to become a civilized person. So, by relating these two concepts, I hope that you would be able to understand it more easily. Please give your feedback in comment section. We will come back with another interesting concept soon. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.